Welcome to The Leftovers. I'm Rachel Belle. The Leftovers is audio left on the cutting room floor from last week's Your Last Meal interview. And today you'll hear never-before-heard cuts from astrologer and best-selling author Tali Edut. Tali and her twin sister Ophi are the Astro Twins, and they've been Elle Magazine's resident astrologers for 15 years. They're matchmakers on the Amazon Prime show Cosmic Love, and they have a new book out right now called The Astrology Advantage. Last week on the show, Tali brought together two of her favorite topics, astrology and food. And we learned that we have a few things in common, including Israeli dads.
We had a lot of hummus.
And you said it the way that I always say it. Can you even say hummus? I have a hard time.
Oh my God, when people say, I'll bring over some hummus. I'm like, you mean some, fertilizer for the backyard?
Yeah.
It's hummus, people. Hummus. Come on.
That's a clip from last week's episode, which you should definitely go back and listen to if you haven't already. But if you're all caught up, let's get into the leftovers with Tali Edut. You're from Detroit. You lived in New York. What is your pizza loyalty?
Oh, absolutely New York.
Okay.
I don't know. Detroit pizza is like Pizza Hut,
I love Detroit pizza. Well, I've never had Detroit pizza in Detroit.
Okay.
I've never been to Buddy's, but
Buddy's is good, yes.
People like Buddy's. We have a couple really good places in Seattle, but I love how around the edges, how all the cheese gets crispy.
Oh, God, yes, absolutely.
And it's more like a focaccia than like a Chicago deep dish. I don't know. I think they're good.
I do too. Yeah. I mean, I like a focaccia. I mean, I love all pizza, but the thing with the New York pizza is just like, I think it's that you get the slice at these moments when you're coming out of the club and you maybe are heading home with someone that you shouldn't be, maybe not. You get a chance to stop and get pizza and kind of like, should I be doing this? Gut check. Let me order a slice right now.
I like that.
Rethink my values. Or if you're like stressed out about going into a meeting, you got there a little early. The pizza is what, let me grab a slice.
Yeah.
Grabbing a slice is just so tied up with like other neural pathways that you can't help but love it the most.
Yeah, that is something that New York has that no one else has, is you can kind of grab a slice anywhere. It's so convenient. It's so nice. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's like getting flowers from the deli there.
Yeah, totally. You're like a bacon, egg, and cheese. Like, it's just ubiquitous.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Okay, I want to do a little speed round with you.
Okay.
I read that you and your sister are into karaoke.
Obsessed.
What is your go-to karaoke song right now?
Currently, it is, I'm still stuck on Shallow, Lady Gaga. I love to belt that note out. It just feels so therapeutic.
Are you a good singer?
I'm a good karaoke singer. Yeah.
I've actually thought about going to voice lessons for karaoke.
Oh, I have two secretly. Oh, well, we're going to have to sing together then.
Have you done it?
No, but I would totally do that.
Yeah.
And I'd go to karaoke with you.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's do it.
We'll go get our lessons first.
Okay. No,
we don't need that.
You're Leo rising and moon. You don't. That's a perfectionistic Capricorn.
I know. It's so true. Because you worked in magazines for a while, what is your favorite food magazine, past or present, whether it exists anymore or not?
I love Cherry Bomb. It's so cool.
Yeah, Cherry Bomb is amazing. Mm-hmm. Do you listen to the podcast?
Every now and again, yeah.
Mm-hmm. For anyone who hasn't read the magazine or heard the podcast, what is Cherry Bomb?
Cherry Bomb is about women in food, women in the food industry, cooks, restaurateurs, all of that.
What I really like about what they do, it's not just celebrity chefs, it's highlighting chefs around the country, because so many people have an interesting story, and it's like, how many times do you have to hear from the same people over and over? It's like, sure,
mix it up.
Everybody likes Ina, but like, we know about her and Jeffrey. Like, I want to learn about some random chef in Florida who's doing something interesting.
Exactly. Yeah. I love those stories so much.
What is your perfect birthday dessert?
Ooh, perfect birthday dessert is absolutely a thick cake, a yellow cake with some buttercream white frosting. I don't know. I'm a sucker for it.
Is that nostalgic?
It's not. Okay. Well, it's nostalgic of the Magnolia bakery in New York, which I was just, 90s Sex in the City, just, you
totally.
I've got to go there. And then you wind up with a whole box of cupcakes and eat them in one night after karaoke. Yeah.
You're a twin. How do you and your sister differ or are similar in your food tastes?
We're pretty much the same. Okay. And ridiculously, we will order, this is really twinny weird things, but we'll both be looking at the menus and we will always want the same thing, like without fail.
Okay.
So oftentimes we both want the same two things. So we'll let's share the Caesar salad and the ribeye or whatever. Yeah.
What is your favorite childhood meal?
Ooh, favorite childhood meal. I mean, I do really think it was those days where our dad would make the hummus. I don't mean to bang the hummus drum here, but it was a big, you'd get the blender out. He would, get the chickpeas and it was just like, it was a bonding moment because he was very busy. He was a landscaper. So he was always worked like 7 days a week outside. So those moments when he was home and we got to like cook together and then it was just a big family thing that we would do. It was really nice.
Do you know his recipe as far as like, does he start from dry beans? Does he use canned?
He likes the canned.
Okay.
And a little of the water from the cans, He uses tahini and the lemon, very simple, garlic, and a little cumin he's been adding lately.
I wrote a book all about sesame that's coming out in November.
What?
So look over there. I have my tahini, like part of my tahini collection, because the whole book's about tahini and like sesame oil and whatever. So as you're talking, I'm like,
I need a copy of this book.
Yeah,
please.
Well, I'll send you one when it's out. Yeah, it's yellow, just like yours.
Oh, cool.
It's back there. I just got my like first look copy.
We both have yellow books.
We have yellow books.
Karaoke, Israeli dads.
Are we the same person?
I think so. Oh my God.
I know. Israeli dads. Yeah.
In Seattle, random.
I know. There's not enough like New York Jewish because my mom's from New York and I never lived there, but when I go to New York, I feel like I'm coming home.
Oh, I do too. It's the only place in this country I've ever felt at home.
Yes.
I feel like a weirdo everywhere else.
Obviously, astrology has been around for thousands of years. It's been something that, humans have attached to, but there must be kind of some ebbs and flows. And I feel like recently, in the past few years, Gen Z has really attached to astrology in a way that I haven't really heard people talking about it to this extreme in a while. Is that true or is that just my observation?
Oh, no, it has exploded because, before apps and the internet, we really only had horoscopes. So a horoscope is like, hello, you're a Scorpio. This is going to happen today. But astrology is like a personality test, honestly.
Yeah.
If you take a snapshot of the planets at your moment of birth. So most people know their sun sign. Like you are a Capricorn sun, if I may share.
Yeah, it's no secret.
Yeah, no secret there. But this may be some interesting facts for you. Your moon, which is your inner self, is in Leo. And the rising sign, which is the sign that was on the horizon at your time of birth, is also Leo. So performing, celebration, joy, just being a bright, sunny personality is very much that,
Woo-hoo. Yeah, you did my chart and it was very interesting to look through because I've never had my chart done before. And I'm not like a non-believer. I just don't look at astrology. It's just not in my world. But when I was reading through, I was like, yes. Yeah. I mean, I would say it's like 80%.
Yeah, when
accurate.
You do your chart, and that's what, Snapchat, you can now do your chart for free, or there's apps. CoStar really kicked it forward, the Chani app. So there's a lot of really great apps out there that people can use.
And that was Tali Edut's Leftovers. Pick up her new book, The Astrology Advantage, co-written with her twin sister. The Leftovers and Your Last Meal are both products of Seattle's Cascade PBS. This episode was mixed and mastered by Sarah Bernard with editing and production assistance from Maliha Syed. The show was created, hosted, and co-produced by me. Original theme music by Prom Queen. I'm Rachel Belle, and this is The Leftovers.